¿Estás buscando atención exclusiva y personalizada al vender y comprar tu propiedad? Brenda Soriano es la respuesta. Te acompaña en cada paso. 416-203-8838. Welcome back to Mamás Latinas here in Aura, Canada. And I'm very happy because once again, I have Tania Borja with me here, and we are going to be sharing some important information with you. Tania, welcome back to Mamás Latinas.
Hi, Miriam. How are you? Thank you so much for having me again. This is this is a really nice time for me. I really like to be part of the show, and it's really exciting to be back again, sharing the mic with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tania. And I have maybe the people don't know you yet, maybe didn't see our previous programs, and I want you to introduce yourself. You are from the Stop Community Center, and you are the
senior coordinator for Healthy Beginnings. It is a perinatal program that we host at the Stop Community Food Center. We provide different services and referrals, information to our participants weekly. We operate on Wednesdays. Our program happens on Wednesdays from 10 a.m. to 12:45 p.m. We are located at 1884 Davenport Road. This is really close to Davenport and Symington. I guess the highest, the closest main street will be Dufferin. So it's Dufferin and Davenport area. And yeah, we welcome all people who identify as women and are pregnant women that are going through difficult times. Maybe they feel food insecure, or they are newcomers, or they have no community. They need services, and we provide those services for them.
And I like what you guys do because as a mom, and when I was pregnant, I am an immigrant. So when I become pregnant, I didn't know how the system worked. I didn't know what resources I can access when I was pregnant. I didn't know a lot of things that a new mom should know or should have access. And is where you enter there. You, the Healthy Community, the Healthy Beginning Program, enter to support us. Support us because I say that because I am a mom, I am a woman, and I also want to pass this information to other people. So what's the main focus of you being the coordinator of the program? So what's the focus of the program, the objective?
Yes, so yes, definitely we provide fresh food to our participants. That's the main focus. The Stop Community Food Center is a community center that provides everything related to food. So we are a food bank. We are also a place for drop-in meals where people can come and have breakfast and lunch for free. We also have a very important component of urban agriculture, which means we have community gardens in which we teach people how to plant and produce their own food, their own vegetables and fruits and different kinds of herbs and flowers. So it is a community setting in which we learn more about food and what is the importance of being more connected to the land and to the resources of the land. So Healthy Beginnings, it is a program that's specialized for pregnant women who are expecting, and as I said, women who identify as low income or that are on or below the poverty line, people who also are newcomers, or people who don't speak the language, people who really feel that are in a vulnerable position, in a vulnerable situation, and we provide them not only with fresh food as food hampers that include basic food items, but also nutritious and fresh foods and fruits and vegetables. So that's basically the main focus, but also we provide them with education, with referrals, with information that will allow them to have an easier journey into motherhood. So we provide them with different workshops that will allow them to know how to take care of their bodies while pregnant, how to eat while they're pregnant, also how to take care of their babies when they arrive, how to feed their babies, and it's also an opportunity to build community, to make new friends, to know other people that are in your area, and start creating a community of their own. We also provide them with referrals, which are very important for our families, because a lot of our families don't know, as you were mentioning, don't know how to navigate the system. They don't know what's available out there. So we provide them with this information so they can access the resources of other agencies as well. And we provide them with referrals to, for instance, lactation consultants, dietitians, counselors, settlement workers, and different kinds of other resources that are important for the development of their families, and just feeling more confident in their journey into motherhood and parenthood.
And I like everything that you are saying, and as you was mentioned, everything that you guys do. I was imagining like a school for motherhood, where you are learning the things that you need to know when you are pregnant, and then when you have your baby, it's like the graduation, because now you have the information and now you can practice with your baby. So as the school goes, when you graduate from the school and you are ready to go out there in the society, it's the same. When your baby come out, you are ready for the baby to be prepared for the baby. And I think that's very important way that you do it, because you said you give resources, you give pass information to other areas, you give consultation with lactation program, you give workshops in there. So every week is the same, and how this works. So every week you give the same information, or every week is different? How this is working?
Well, I would say that in terms of the core of the program, every week is the same. We provide them with their hamper. We provide them with we give them grocery cards as well, for them to use them up in other supermarkets. Actually, one important thing that I wanted to highlight is that our setup for our food bank is not as a typical food bank, in which you go there and you get whatever they have available and whatever they give you. We do have certain items that are, as I said, basic food items that they will get, but they have a choice. They will choose whether they want certain kinds of carbohydrates, or certain kinds of protein, or different other items that are available to them. But also we set up as a market, as a little market in which they can shop for their fruits and vegetables. So that's a very dignifying way as well to receive this support. So moms come in, they go, they shop for their fruits and vegetables, and that when I say shop, is kind of like just a word to kind of like choose whatever they want to bring home, and that's what they get. They get whatever they want, and whatever they want to use in their meals. We know we have very different cultural backgrounds. We serve women of very different cultural backgrounds, so we understand the importance of providing them with culturally appropriate ingredients so they can make their meals at home, and they still can get access to different products and produce that will actually use and they will be happy to cook with.
And I like that because, as you said, different backgrounds. So maybe this week I want to bake some potatoes, and I can get theirs there because I know that they give a lot of fresh food because I was a volunteer there, and it's a time that I really, really enjoy. And I like that. But this is a program that is open to everybody in all Toronto area, or you have a catchment area?
Right, that's a great question. Oh, before I go there, you asked whether there is it's the same kind of information we deliver every week. No, we have every week we had a different workshop. We partnered up with different agencies. We have different partners that come to our program to provide services and referrals, information referrals, and most of these partners are also the ones who deliver the workshops. So there are different workshops every day. We have Toronto Public Health that comes regularly to provide to facilitate workshops. We have different topics. We offer different topics to our participants because we understand that sometimes it's hard to access to this information in if you are looking for them yourself. So we provide them not only with information about nutrition, but also with information about parenting, about child development, sometimes about income tax and financial empowering, things like parents' rights, or things like welcome policy. Like all these services are available in the city as well that our parents need to know so they can take advantage of that. And no, it is not available for everybody in the city. We do have a catchment area, and this catchment area, it's actually quite large, but we do still have boundaries that we follow. And this is from west to east will be from James Street to Yonge Street, and from north to south would be Eglinton Street to Bloor Street. So if people live within those boundaries, they are welcome to be part of the program. The way that we like to do it is to have a previous appointment for registration, which I will provide them with. The best way is to send me an email to tania@thestop.org, and then I can check your proof of address and your proof of pregnancy, and then we can go from there.
And I have a question. Because you said that this program is for low-income families, do I need to provide a proof of my low income, or do I need to provide that I'm a resident and I'm a citizenship, or that I'm a refugee? Do I need to provide proof that I'm pregnant, or how this works?
In terms of income, no, we don't request any proof of income because we understand that if you need the services, you're going to come and look for those services. If you don't need the services, then you don't need to request those services. So we come from from a place of you determine whether you need the services, and we provide the services to you. In terms of any immigration status, we do not ask for any proof of immigration status. So we are very keen on allowing people who are in need to just come and request the services. I think it is important to highlight that a lot of newcomers are living in vulnerable situations, so we do not request any proof of immigration status. And you said, what was the other question? I forgot. Proof of pregnancy. Yes, we do need to know that you're pregnant. And sometimes we have seen some participants that can't provide us with a proof of pregnancy yet because they haven't they haven't taken an ultrasound, or they haven't, or don't have a doctor, or don't have a midwife that can make a note for them. So to make the most barrier free as possible for our participants, for our community members, they can even show us their belly, their baby belly, and then we'll, like, that's enough proof for us. But if they do have a note from their doctor, their midwife, or an ultrasound picture with their name on it, and the number of weeks they have of pregnancy, that will suffice for us to use as a proof of pregnancy.
I think it's very fair to show the belly if you are pregnant, and I like that. So, if you are between Eglinton, Bloor, Yen, and Young Street, you are welcome to the Stop Community Center, where you can have all this information. As I mentioned, I think it's like a school where you, as a new parent, or if you have a older child and want to go to the Stop Community Center, the Healthy Beginning, I think is a school where you always going to be learning new things for your journey as and motherhood. And I think it's a very nice way, Tania, that you support this community, because a happy mom, a happy parent, it's a happy community. And I think you, as a community center, as the program of Healthy Beginnings, you do very well everything that I mentioned. Why is important for a parent to have the support that you guys offer?
Well, I think that one thing before I forget, it is very, very important for our listeners to know that you can only register to Healthy Beginnings while pregnant. This is a Canadian National Perinatal Program, which means that we are obliged to register only pregnant participants. If someone is postpartum, unfortunately, we won't be able to register them in the program. So I encourage people to, if they are looking for this kind of services, they want to be able to be part of a community that they feel they belong to, and they want to continue to build for themselves, they need to take action while pregnant, because otherwise our program won't be able to welcome them once they're postpartum. So this is very important, being pregnant and making that call or sending that email for appointment for registration, because sometimes we wait and we wait and we wait, and then unfortunately once they're postpartum, we cannot offer them the opportunity to be part of Healthy Beginnings. So being pregnant and registering while pregnant is it's a requisite for being part of Healthy Beginnings. And I think it is important for people to know that once we are in a situation in which we're pregnant and we feel that we need the extra support because we feel somehow food insecure, perhaps living on one income, perhaps living on social assistance or any kind of reduced income, it is important to reach out to these programs and to have that connection, create that connection, because we are here to serve our community, especially those moms that are vulnerable. And it's important to like take action and really reach out and say, hey, I need the support. I will say that a lot of benefit will come out from that decision, because not only they will have the opportunity to access the food and the resources they need, the information and the referrals, but also have the opportunity to make new friends, to create community, to find a place where they feel they belong. And the Stop is really known for that. The Stop is known for being a place of building and strengthening community, having a really strong sense of belonging, and just having that sense of I am being supported in the way that I need, where I am at, without judgment and without any, and at most as possible with the low barrier as possible.
And I like everything that you guys do. So if you are pregnant, if you know someone that is pregnant or is thinking to become pregnant and live in this catchment area, Eglinton, Bloor, Young, and Jane, I learned it. I write it down, so I didn't learn it down. So you can reach Tania at thestop.org. That's right.
.org. Correct. So that's the process. I rather to speak to the participants ahead of time. We have different information that we like to provide them with before registration. So the best thing to do is to either reach me by phone or call me or sending me an email, because I do have to see your proof of address before providing you with a registration appointment. I have to verify that you are indeed within the catchment area, and then you save a trip, because if you are not, we won't be able to register and you have to go back. So rather than,
we don't want that.
No, rather than just dropping in and just say, hey, I want to register, the best practice will be to send me an email. We talk, I corroborate, I verify your address and your proof of pregnancy, and then we can go from there.
Thank you so much, Tania, and pass this information because someone will need it and be very beneficial for them and their families. And I want to invite you, if you need someone that take care of your teeth, we have a oral echo small dental hygiene service that can go to your home and make your service at your home. So that's a very good service. And also for all those moms that cannot go out because their baby is small, because they have a lot of children, or because they are busy in their own home or with their things, oral echo small can go to your home and make these services at your convenience. Weekends, evenings, nights, she can go. 647-914-6732 is their phone. So please reach to them. And thank you, Tania, for being here today. And we will see you next week with other invitation here in Ahora Canada with Mamas Latinas. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miriam. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. And yes, we'll see you next month. We have our radio show every month. And thank you for giving us the opportunity to reach out to the community. And if anyone who's listening to this program is interested in learning more or registering, please do not hesitate to contact me at Tania at thestop.org, and this is TANIA at thestop.org. Thank you, Miriam. See you next time.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.